Hello guys, this is Dan from the GHF. Unfortunately, the beginning of our video does not have any audio, so I'm trying to voice over some of it. Today we are doing sap lines for our I think we've got about 10 trees we ended up tapping. So we're setting up these lines. We have to put end caps on both on the first and last tree in order to pull the tension of all the lines, and then we'll have to go back and we have to tap each tree. So that's what we're doing today. It's a little chilly out today, so with that, we're probably getting the most restriction out of this line. So as it gets a little warmer, we'll have to keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't sag too much where it's not going to flow. We're using a gravity system, so we're trying to go to the highest point and go down. So you'll notice some of our lines are a little high, some of our taps are a little high, but that's based on the poly tank that we have down below that we're putting it into is a certain height, and we had to make sure that we could get, and we got that as low as we could based on a location that we can get to with the tractor to be able to bring it back over to the house in order to process the rest of the sap into syrup. So right now what we're doing, unfortunately we're standing in front of the camera here, but what we're doing is we're using hot water. We cut the end of the line, we're using hot water to warm it up a little bit, and then we're just pressing these fittings on. They just got barbs on them, and it's going to clip over itself and hold that side taut. I had already run, I believe, I already ran the lines. You're going to see in a minute. We ran the lines, weaved them in and out of the trees to capture the maples that we wanted to tap. And then hopefully, if everything goes well, we have a good, you can see right there, we're putting it in hot water. Hopefully we'll be good and we'll be able to have everything all set. So it looks like this actually might be at the end after we've already walked it all through the grove. So there's about I want to say 10 or 12, maybe it was 12 trees. We didn't use that much line, maybe 100 and something feet of line, maybe 200 feet. We got a decent amount left still out of our 500 that we originally purchased. Looks like I'm probably gonna have to get some more end caps based on some other areas that I might be able to grab based on the contour of the land. I'm not able to use gravity for all of it, so we're gonna have to readjust our plan, maybe put another bucket out. Probably want to use a poly tank, which will hold up to 275. However, the tractor will only move that comfortably with about 3/4 of it filled. So we'll probably do a little less than that half. And then once we bring that over to the house, we then have to use our new RO system, our reverse osmosis bucket, and it will extract roughly about half of the water out initially, and then we'll be able to process the rest of that sap into maple syrup using our previous stove that we use outside, but it won't take as many hours of boiling off all the water because half of it would have been done. Looks like Carl is actually trying to talk right now in the video, but as I said, we didn't get audio for some reason on these first few clips. All right, good morning. Here at the GHF, we're setting up some lines here, having a little snack with some bark, setting up some lines here for our leaders to tap the trees. We already set up the line. I actually recorded it, however it was on mute, so I might try to voice over some of it and put that up for you guys. We'll show you in a few minutes. So we're going to set up, we got to get a tee, and then we got to get some actual taps, but we're not going to put the taps in. Yeah, we'll actually tap the tree today. If we're going to tap the tree today, we need to get the bucket over here. So we're going to have to get the poly tank over here too. And then we have to find the ones here that have 3 holes. 1, 2. All right, black ones. But the one on the 2 ends, we have to do an end one. Which are these.
What are the blue ones for?
What's the difference?
No, these tees have one empty, one block tee. So this side's blocked, so it doesn't go around the tree, because you don't want it to go around the tree.
Did you already measure these out?
So you put it in line and then you just run that. Yeah.
Yep, so these here are going in
Measure.
this line here.
Yes, I did. You guys told me to go get one.
Is that a long one or a short one? Maybe a long one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
47 inches.
Wait, hold it straight. I don't want to hit.
Yep, so we actually did a little over 3. Is that the long one or no?
I don't know.
Like 45 inches.
Yeah, so you're like...
That's fine.
It's this one.
Is that the same?
The short one? Yeah, so we did a little long.
No hurries. Where's the long one? Find the long one because we want to make sure that that's... You really didn't do one.
Where the heck did it go?
Well, you don't have them all even. Tyler's having a little, You can take the gloves off, bud. You've become a little, I thought you were an outside guy.
I haven't had any yet.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't really do much. We got too
Actually
long.
not.
Alright, so what we're going to do, where's that water can?
You have a bunch of other. This is all I
Ethan,
got.
where's the water?
Right next to him.
Over there.
Could you please bring that over here?
I got it.
These are the ones for that big tree.
Alright. So, and just make sure that it's actually recording, Tyler. So we're just going to put it in the hot water for a little bit. These teas have accept sap from all 3 directions. So we're going to put it in from the top.
Why don't you just open the bucket so we can do more?
Yeah, you can do that. I'll let you want to open that up. You want to get
cheese on both sides.
Nope, just the one.
Why not?
No, not a T on the other side. The other side you have put some actual spout.
Oh, yeah.
But right now you're just gonna do that.
Just put the spout. Oh, we can't because we gotta.
I don't know if the spouts.
We can't because we gotta push them in the tree.
Yeah, so these spouts don't go in these, so they just go like this, and then we'll do the spouts when we're ready for them. So just make them like that.
And how do the spouts connect?
They go into that. So this goes in the tree. This goes in that red thing.
And why are you putting the black thing on?
Because that's what we have to cut into the existing line that's out there right now.
I don't really understand blood.
So you're gonna put them on this one, the one that's across from that.
So this standing up, putting it on this one.
Did you get
Correct.
the whole way down?
Yeah, it's hard. You gotta hold it. Yeah, the water's not that hot. That's why. They actually have tools for this, but we don't have enough. Like if we were doing under the taps, they make a tool for it. You have to push hard, Carla.
What angle
Why don't you help her, Ethan, please? See if we can get more than a minute out of it. This is...
Get the water. Carla.
Why is there kind of heavy? Dad, I'm actually gonna eat. Because I've been sick, I have no.
Are you gonna pour the water all over, Tyler, or just a little bit?
It's a cup of water. Where are you barking?
Stop. I have no love for that.
And whose fault is that?
Not mine. Mom and Dad are usually the ones that have
Bronchitis?
Ow, my hands are there. I didn't have bronchitis, but get life bronchitis.
unfortunately, the only problem with this is as these trees grow, these could be an issue over time.
Yeah.
Where
These trees aren't gonna grow
I
like
think
that.
in the well, if you kept these in for 10 years, but this one we're gonna have to take down every year anyways. Otherwise, people are gonna just mess with it.
Well, that's
hiking
kind of
trails going
honestly,
right
that's
here.
kind of nice though that we made this separate then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we'd have to take the whole line back.
Right, so maybe we will bring this back to right in front.
Where?
Right there.
Why?
No, I guess here's fine. It's just sagging.
Well, actually. Well, no, because it wouldn't be able to do that.
We'll go up a little bit.
We gotta bring the whole line down. Actually, wait, no.
Yeah, it might be a better idea to put it in the middle, so it's less that all of that has to travel.
Go right here, Dad.
We can't, no, I'm not gonna have to take that down every time I go to move it. I gotta be able to get the tractor.
We probably should have gone. Just like that little.
We'll have to move
No, that's fine.
it up a smidge.
Alright.
He's moving it up. All right, let's
Now
see.
move the bottom one up.
Oh, look at that! It's not dying.
Yeah, that's still fine.
Yeah, I think just how you. Oh. All right.
I may need to go down. It's starting to get cold. Yeah, that's terrible.
Huh?
That's terrible.
What do you mean terrible?
Well, it's
Oh. What happened? It got like loose.
That's what I'm saying.
we're gonna have to cut some and waste
No,
it.
hold on.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
You gotta go down.
Yeah. See, these don't stay like the wide.
Well, honestly, what if we do that and then we cut it in
We'll
the middle
just
and
put a cut in
the
the middle.
tank
It'll be
back?
fine.
The tank is still higher.
Not if we put the tank in the middle.
Because we made it higher.
Move this.
I'm telling you, the elevation comes up and the tank's taller.
For some reason, it only has 10 minutes apiece.
Yeah.
How are you gonna trap these trees?
How else are you gonna do it?
You gotta put a. Like, we're gonna have to do something different in the future because this is way too high.
We need not a poly tank. We need something like shorter but
I know
wider.
it's way too high, but what are we gonna do about
You're
it?
gonna have to go on my shoulders when it comes down to tapping it.
We could do like a 10-gallon bucket and just have to do it every day.
Not
Every day.
a lot of trees, I think.
There's 8 trees.
Alright, you got the bucket too, Carla?
You know if they get a bucket?
The water. Sorry, the water.
I can get it.
Alright, don't worry about that right now.
We're up to bring those down.
We might be able to. I mean, they're awfully high. Like 3 feet is usually.
But it can't go any lower than what it is.
Oh, for that. Yeah. That's fine.
Unfortunately. I mean, these can all come down.
I don't think they're gonna have to come down. I think you're good. Right where we're at. So.
I'm gonna have to adjust that one there so it's
Alright, for this here, we're gonna put this in like this. So that's,
You can't put the end in.
these are.
So how do we plan on the connection of this?
So there's this and then this goes. This goes in here like this. That goes like that.
I may have two-way. I don't know if it's this line though. Irrigation. I think it's bigger though.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
So
is the one this is gonna go into the tree for everyone's cap. Has to definitely go that way. Alright, make sure we do it that way. And then this has to go up. Just because this is the end. So this has to go on this side so it doesn't go around the tree as it comes down. And the sap comes down. And then we're gonna take this and hook it into here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So this has to go like right here. We can undo this now. I think it's easier.
We need to cut. Oh, I already did it. Want me to go hold it?
Yeah, hold it behind me, that's all. Oh, okay. Otherwise, I can get on the other side.
And this side's gotta get done too.
Oh, you put it in. Good.
It's recording now.
What we're doing in this section right here is where it came down, and then this is our last tree. And
Yeah,
if you
you
see
can.
over to the left there, we have another line running, and that runs across over to where our poly tank is. However, we have to get our line that's going to this tree over to the other line. So you'll see in a second what we're going to try to do here. So this here I'm just putting in
Alright. Are we gonna put that tap in now? Or
Yeah, might as well. So someone's gonna have to go on your shoulders or my shoulders. So you can actually heat
Where-
this up
where
and
are
put the
those
tap
taps?
in that.
No,
Oh,
'cause
actually-
you gotta tap it in.
Did I put some in here?
No.
Record button. All right. So what we're gonna do is just open up that container, fella. Hey guys, it's Dan from the GHF. We're just here. Did our first day of tapping. This is our end line here. We got an end line hook around our end line. These red ones here have a stop on this side, so sap won't go back this way. It just comes down here. You just saw the piece drip. We don't have a lot of sap today. We got 1 or 2 trees dripping. And we gotta come down here. We have another set right here. You can see we got a handful. I think we did 6 or 8 trees through this area. We're a little high just based on where our end has to be. And then once you get through here, we had to do a little something weird out of a tree over there. And then our collection point